it's still a disease that we're dying from.
It's a disease of our generation, I think.
Once you put a face or a bunch of faces to this disease, it makes it that much tougher to look away and to not be involved.
I do have close friends who are positive. I have dated men in the past who are positive.
Safety first. Safety first and health first.
So how are we feeling today?
I'm feeling good and ready to go. Last year was tough. This year I'm just looking forward to the experience.
It's your first time riding?
Second.
Second ride? So are you excited?
Yes.
Yeah.
More nervous this time because I know what to expect.
Under-rested, under-stretched, under pressure, but excited. Got my friends, family here. Nice. For a good cause. And it's really hard. And you get to eat anything you want. And drop it down, ear goes down to your shoulder, leave your shoulder soft.
I decided to do AIDS LifeCycle 2 to be able to continue to do something in the fight against HIV and AIDS, to be philanthropic, to have a physical challenge for myself, and just to have another rewarding experience where I could meet so many interesting and different people, all there for one cause. As a gay man living in San Francisco, there's really no way that you could not be affected by HIV and AIDS, because whether I'm aware of it or not, I come in contact with people every day who are HIV positive.
HIV and AIDS have been in my life for almost 10 years now. I think next April we'll have had HIV for 10 years, which I think it means I'm a long-term survivor. Woo!
I volunteered for the ride because so many of my friends decided to do the ride actually as participants, riders. Seeing them raise all the money and seeing them go through the training, I was just impressed with the challenge, and I wanted to take a challenge of my own.
It's almost like this is the reward. You know, once you're here and you begin the ride, it's like the gift or the present at the end.
Guys, I'm so proud of you both.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
My second ride. My first ride was an amazing experience. Never thought I could have a week that could surpass that, and this last year on my second ride, it was definitely more fun, more amazing, just incredible. There was about 8 to 12 of us that kind of met last year, and Jeff was one of them, and he was like the heart and soul of our whole group.
I'm going to have the distinction of being the rider who did the least mileage this year, mile 13.
First hour, first day, it's miserable, it's wet, it's cold.
Oh, beads, thank you very much. I earned them. Going downhill on Skyline, and the roads are miserably wet.
Just bad luck, my tire went out from under me, I went down.
My collarbone's in 4 pieces. I've got road rash, road rash, road rash. Woo! But you know, I'm so thankful that I wasn't more injured. My helmet's destroyed.
It's actually very ironic. It's not funny. The man broke his collarbone. But about 3 to 5 miles before he took his spill, I zoomed past him and he goes, "Now Scott,
Be careful, the roads are slick. I don't want you falling, I don't want you getting hurt. And, safety is the most important thing. And I'm the one who had the accident."
He was going to go home, but he's decided that he wasn't going to do that. He was going to stay here and give his support to all the riders. Because he couldn't ride, he'll give it to everyone else.
I think Jeff's decision to stay was a great one because instantly I knew that type of setback would give him an opportunity to have an experience that he wouldn't otherwise experience.
When he became a bunny, he wanted to be, we're thinking of names, Sunny Bunny. he's like, he blows sunshine up your ass. He is the sunniest disposition. But that name was taken, so he's Snuggle Bunny. And he really is. But he'll cry on the drop of a dime. I looked at him when I was sitting there on the bench talking to him at Rest Stop 4, and I was like, oh, and I got this face. He's like, don't do that or I'll cry.
Jeff Smith is the type of man that if you lopped off one arm with a chainsaw, he would literally be like, "That's okay, I've got another arm."
It's true. He would.
Go Ryder!
He's just really got a nice, warm, kind, gentle heart.
And I can say that A, because I love the man dearly, B, I've said it to his face, and C, I think it's an extraordinary talent to have. It's a beautiful characteristic for a human being, and I couldn't see anyone making more of it than that man does.
I think I prepared for this ride more than I had my last 2 rides. I teach about 5 to 8 spinning classes a week, so I do a lot of indoor cycling. However, in preparation for this ride, you need to do so much more outdoor cycling just to get used to being on the bike.
I love a challenge. I love a good workout. You know, but when you're in a controlled environment, you're not going anywhere, and you can play your loud music. It's great.
For an event like this, you have to have the equipment and you know, the proper attire. You want to look good in your spandex, so you've got to have the right outfits.
Fresh steamed artichoke.
And Ginger, you looked fabulous.
Deep fried artichoke heart.
I assume you were not eating the deep fried artichokes.
Did you see the sign? Today we are going to be in memory of Drew Franklin, Rick Archuleta, Ronnie Quick, Michael Mayotte, Robert Bonney, Jim Flugert, and John Pond. This is just a stop that we do every year so that the riders can have a special treat on the ride. I was by here a couple hours ago and I said, now you get ready, because within an hour and a half to 2, there's going to be 900 riders here.
In terms of preparation, you spend so much time before the ride, committed to being on the ride and training to prepare for the ride. And if you're in a situation where you're in a household and your significant other is not on the ride, it's what we call being out of sync. And that tends to be the cycle for 6 months. There was a card to open on day 1, and there was a card to open should I ever have a really, really hard moment. And of course, both of them came.
And it says, James, when you need a little reason to smile. And I'll show you the outside, because today I needed a reason to smile. And it says, I currently do not have a plan B. Which kind of describes the day today.